What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be making a guide for all new players or people who want to get like informed on this update. So there have been a few changes regarding Project Baki 3 to Project Baki 4, such as like there are a few bugs that are being fixed as we speak. Like I'm pretty sure they're reworking, I'm guessing that they're reworking the gym stuff because none of it works. Maybe they're just making new animations for it, I'm guessing. There is now a storyline. If you are new, or if you have not done the story, or you are not completed with it, you can talk to this guy, and then you will start the story. And actually, as soon as you spawn in, you'll just start the story automatically. Like, to get base styles, like Kung Fu, Karate, that stuff, you talk to this guy, and you don't have to do a quest for him anymore. Like, with the evolution styles, you had to do a quest, and Krav Maga, stuff like that. You would have to buy the cake. With Leaning Fist, you have to drink 50 lean, or the juices, Jikundo, Secundo. That was kind of a hard quest because of Musashi, but you don't have to do any of that anymore, so it's pretty cool. And they buffed quite a few things, I think. I'm pretty sure they buffed Street Fighting for some reason. I don't know. I think Street Fighting is moves now? I don't remember. This is how you do shadow boxing now. You go up here, and this is all in the new gym, by the way. You go up here and you can do level 1 through 3 shadowboxing, and Praying Mantis is they completely got rid of the prison. So all the prison styles, Mouth, Che Guevara, Iron Mike, and Olivia are earned through are earned through the storyline. Like as you can see here, hold on. Che, Olivia, Mouth, and should be Iron Mike. Up here. They brought back a few things. Actually, now that I think about it. They brought back, now you can buy Spirit Thread. They brought back, what's it called? They brought back Metal Bat. Brought back Sith and Jedi. I think that's all that they brought back. Yep, that's about all that they brought back for Game Pass and stuff. So, yeah, there's not much more that I can think about, but let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so if you guys want to get updated on the story, I would recommend that you go and watch my storyline video. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I will put the link for it into the description, and yeah, I'd recommend it because it shows the entire storyline, plus a few things just around the map, scary. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into the video. There are a few important locations that I will show you about first, such as, okay, so whenever you spawn in, also if you didn't know, there's a preferred spawn here. I always set my thing to gym. There's 4 things. So I'm going to be showing you where everything is from the gym. So if you're at the front of the gym, there are a few more taxis than just one taxi now. The new map is like really, really big. Like Tokyo, there's so many new stuff. But as soon as you spawn in, like in the old map, the Brazilian restaurant would be like right here. Now the Brazilian restaurant is over here. They changed the interior. Guess I got rid of popsicles. But there's no longer No City 2. It's all just the same city. If you keep going from here, you can find the suburbs, which is where you can find, if you are a subscriber, you can find this guy, the tattoo guy, for masks and tattoos. Here's the playground, which is right here, where you fight Spec. A lot of just like accessory stuff. And then this is Baki's high school. I don't think you can go into it. Yeah, no, you can't. Here's the beach over here. Here's one of the beaches. I don't think the beach has any necessities anymore. Like here, yeah, there is. Oh, they changed the outfits of the thugs. Also, there are no longer like street thugs, Hungarian warlords. Those things don't exist anymore. It's now all just thugs. They wander around the map. They aren't just at the beach. And there are police, but they don't spawn at like the regular place anymore. They spawn near a military base, which is, I will show you later. Here's the new Tokyo Dome. Kato spawns right there. There's taxis everywhere. I didn't even notice that taxi. Boss Rush is right here, right behind the Brazilian restaurant to the left of the front of Spade's gym. This is where this guy is. He used to have a random spawn. I have no idea what he does. I think they're giving him they would definitely, he has to have some sort of a function if they're going to add him back. But, here, I don't think this place has no function. But here's another important NPC. If you keep going left and you find near the high school, there's this guy where you can sell your relics. I'm glad they put him beside Boss Rush, so as soon as you get out of it, you can go, talk to him. More thugs. Chiharu spawns there now. He spawns on the top of it, actually. And here's the gangbang. It is, pretty cool, this tower. This tower is pretty cool. It's where you do fight Yujiro for the final boss fight. And it's pretty cool how you can, like, jump out of it, like, I don't know, it's pretty cool. But, if you keep going, and imagine you didn't jump out of the building, you just came from right down here. If you come from down over there, you can find the parking garage, which is at the top of it. You find the artifact remover. And if you keep going down it, you go below, you can find the black market, the new black market, which, this is an important NPC. Jason Intent, it's literally just implants now, if you don't have the Shadowman. Game Pass, I will show you guys it later. If you have the color changing Game Pass, this is where it is. This is where the Gambler Casino is. Also, I'm mentioning this now because I forgot earlier. Once you finish the story, this unlocks. You can unlock access to the quest select menu. You can unlock like about 100, maybe probably a little bit more styles. Some of them are a little bit bugged. Like it'll show you. I guess it'll show you your completed ones at the bottom. There's like Slayer. Oh, he works. Okay. I know that. Where's his name? Where is he? This guy. Oh, he does work. They fixed it. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they fixed it. Like, I remember... Where is it? I remember originally OG Gojo didn't work, but I guess it works now. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so they fixed it. So everything in here works, actually. I take that back. So yeah. If you come out of here. And I'm going to go back to the gym so we can get a little bit of a refresher. And, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so now onto the, just like to the right of the gym. This place has no function, I don't believe. Yeah, it has no function. It's funny. It's pretty cool that you can come in here. But if you go to the gym, you turn right, you can find this building. It has no function, too. And if you are a subscriber, you turn, if you're facing the gym, you turn left and you go down. You'll find the subscriber shop, and the custom voice line. You will also find the Romanian shop, the Romanian cuisine place. This is also where you will find the skins NPC. You know. That's the sub shop. But that's where you will find the skins NPC. If you keep going, you will also find the Hanayama Tower. This is for the storyline too. This is pretty cool. This is where you'll fight Hanayama, and you'll have to survive Yujiro. So, it's pretty cool. Then, if you keep going, or if you just go around, you can find the broker, the apartment broker, right now. I know that the luxury apartment is over there. It's over there. It's right there is the door to go into the actual part, and then to the right of it is where you go into the apartment. If you have a pet, this is the pet NPC. He's over behind Taniyama shop. You know, where you get your pets. He's also like near the what's it called? The parking garage. Here's a row of thugs. I'm pretty sure that's their biggest spawn because 2 of them spawn there. You keep going from down here. You can find the homeless man, which you need for like quests, because the new quest will require you to buy stuff for it. And then if you go a little bit farther from him, this is where you find the gang creation guy. And by the way, the taxis can take you from, they can take you to the arena, to the suburbs, and to the gym, like beside the gym. And yeah. We're gonna get into the, what's it called? We're gonna get into the forest after this, because it's bigger. Well, it's not bigger. I do not believe, this is just a pretty cool landmark. I think it's kind of reminiscent of the little Kamurocho map in Project Baki 2, I believe. I don't remember if it was Project Baki 2 or like, I think it was new Project Baki 3. I think it was Project Baki 2, like near the end of Project Baki 2. There was like near the mutated apes, guys, you would, find, near the mutated ape people, you would find like a little parking garage. It was accessible, I think. You go into this alleyway, turn right. This is where is he? The Sune boss. I know I saw him. I think Sune boss, he spawns in between these alleyways. Near this little dojo thing, apart from the Romanian cuisine. I think he's for a quest, probably maybe for maybe Gao, because I'm Gao. I don't know. He's got to be for some quest. Over behind here, thank you for showing me this. Over behind here is where you'll find the new dungeon spawn. I actually haven't done it. I need to make a video about it and the new boss rush. Actually, no, I don't think no, there's not a new boss rush. No, get it back. I already made a video on the new boss rush. No one needs a video on the new boss rush. I might make a video on the new dungeon thing. So, if you come around that, you will find the cemetery, which is where you'll find the Shadow Man for the the Shadow Man styles. I'll show you guys this. Okay, here's where you get to this from the gym. Just follow where I'm going from the gym, but I'm going in reverse, kinda. So, there's a lot of new different like relic spawn spots. There's not the same like 5 different spots that they will spawn. So if you go from the gym, you take a hard right, you keep going down this street, and you cut down this alleyway, cut past the police department, and then you will find the cemetery. That's where the Shadow Man guy is. I believe that this has a crew. Also, you can just spawn by the police department if you want to. I actually don't know what the police department is for, because you can't go in it, but there's a spawn for it. Is there anything I'm missing, Ash, do you think?
No, I think that's about it.
But until we go into the forest, I think that's... Okay, let me recount. There's no NPCs, I don't believe, because there are no quest NPCs, which I'm so glad. That should be about it for the city. Just the important maps, and there's nothing on the beach anymore, which is cool. So, we're going to go ahead and start exploring the important POIs. Oh my gosh. Important places in the fortress, points of interest in the forest, like NPCs, places. Because they are needed for the story, and I'll show you everything, little Easter egg I find. I think there's some Easter eggs. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. If you do not set your spawn to the forest, which I would honestly just do, because it's faster, you can just reset and immediately spawn, like, right here. But if you don't, you can just, like, take a left from the gym, come down, because you can kind of see where it is. Just kind of take a small left, go near the skins NPC, go down the street, past them, immediately to the forest. And this is the only entrance to the forest, by the way. I'm pretty sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, immediately as soon as you walk in, right here is 2 NPCs. The Tokugawa boss raid for the, what's it called? The underground arena boss raid. Oh, okay, that's new. The Musashi boss spawns here. The Tokugawa boss raid, underground arena tournament, whatever. It's like a new version of boss rush. The Musashi boss, which I'm not going to fight. That's actually, I didn't know he spawned there. And the Dreamweaver shop. This is where you can spend Spirit Thread, buy stuff. They brought back partial Titan shifting, a few of the things, a few of the all for one stuff. You know, Smite, rocket launcher, the title, and then the Star Hunter title. It's the one I'm using right now. It's pretty cool. And this actually, I don't know why. Actually, no. This kind of reminds me of that thing in Demon Slayer, if you know, because there's this guy at the Demon Slayer headquarters. You know those wisteria trees? They would like repel demons. I feel like that has to be based off of this, because it reminds me of a game called Demon Slayer RPG. Oh, I love that game. Back whenever it was in its prime. But yeah, purple trees. So, anyways, if you decide to skip this and you want to go to where you spawn the Ya-shape, go to the bazaar. The dojo actually yes, the dojo has a very important NPC because it has the squiddy NPC, which I'll show you what it does in a second. So up here, the new pond. So you can talk to the bazaar shop, sacrifice your levels right there. Bazaar, right here. As you can see. You can buy Kaku, like Shaori, Gaia, Metal Bat, and Retsu. And the Ryuji Takura style, which I'm pretty sure that is, what's it called? Who is Ryuji Takura?
He is
Oh, the Dino guy, like the Titan Rex. Yeah. And the Assassin style. And also, obviously, the other stuff, but that's all the Baki styles. And the ON NPC, this is where you will spawn the Ya-shape. And the Ya-shape cave, I'm going to show you it anyways, but after, hold on. So, the new dojo has no shadow boxing. It's now meant for the squiddy NPC, which is where after you finish the story, would you like to reset your story? Every time you finish the main story, or you complete it, you get a Bazaar token, which I'm pretty sure the first time you complete it, you get 3. Yeah, you do. So, if you do decide to summon the Ya-shape, he'll spawn right here. Like literally right here looking this way. And this is where the NPC for summoning the first Ya-shape is. And he also spawns right over there. I'm pretty sure. Have you killed him in this new update?
I have not.
Yeah, if after the video, I'll summon him just to see if he is right there. And if he isn't right there, I will update you guys. Also, this is where the security guards I was talking about are. They're annoying because I don't know if they buffed their rifle, but I don't know.
Yeah, the rifle implant was buffed.
Oh my god, does it shoot 3? Yep. See how it shot 3 times now? Just then? Does the regular one shoot 3 times now?
We can check that later.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Like he said, they did buff rifle, but they also buffed like a few things. Let me go into the public change log real quick. They buffed a lot of implants. I'm pretty sure they buffed every single implant, like including Shadow Man. This place is pretty cool. It's like military base. Over here, the helicopter no longer has a feature where you can. But here's the Olivia boss and the Che Guevara boss, or where they will spawn for the story. Here's what the new lab is. Pickle is no longer in here. R.I.P. Pickle. Neither is that note, because there was like a note right here. So in the the lab is so empty. Like Jaggy's shotgun is still here. I don't know why Dante's pistol is still here. The medicine book is still here. But these are all unusable. Pickle, like I said, no longer here. I think that turned to ice now, because it used to just be like regular water. Pressure point book, also not here. So, okay. Yeah. While the map did lose while the older parts of the map that are still in the game did lose a lot of their luster, the newer stuff is way cooler, honestly. This is where you fight the death row inmates. Yeah. For this, like, killed Dorian in Tundra. I'm so glad it's not in the Tundra anymore. Like, I don't think the Tundra has any. Actually, I think the Tundra has like 1 use. Like I said, this is where the Ya-shape spawns. Hold on. And then the Tundra is way higher up there. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for falling. You have to go around, Ash. Okay, well, I guess not. Over here, like, yeah, going past over here. Here's where the Yasha Senior boss spawns. He's basically the Spiteful Ape, but like way easier to kill. He's for the story. I think he's weaker if you fight him for the story. Nope. He's always easy. So up here, you have to go over here. Actually, no, you don't. What the heck? How do you even get to the Tundra now? Oh yeah, here is where I'm not gonna step into it, but here's where you go into to change your imagination skills. It's near Tokugawa Mansion. The tundra is annoying to get to. I actually don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to get to the tundra, and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we got up to where the tundra is. I'm about to go up it, but I really don't see any way you're getting up here without Ray, like a fast dashing style, or if you have friends to help you, or if you like jump on the monkey's head. Because what I did was I climbed up this tree, jumped on this little ledge right here, dashed over to this side, and then I what's it called? Jumped up this, then this, then this, and this. Went around, jumped on this, and then, you know, just jumped up here. But before that, me and Ash, we did that double jump thing where you can both jump on each other's head at the same time because it's like a weird Roblox jumping glitch. So we did that right here. We did that right here, and then just kind of did the same exact thing. But yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be able to get to the tundra, so I'm still gonna show whatever is up it, but I don't think you're supposed to be able to get to it. But you have to be able to get to it, because if you want to equip Shokaken, it's right there. The trainer to equip Shokaken or whatever, like the guy to re-equip Shokaken is right there. So I feel like they're probably adding like something with the helicopter is gonna take you like up it or something. I don't know, but I'll try to figure it out. There's probably some. They can't. I mean, if they're gonna keep the tundra, maybe it's just for visual. Because if you've seen in my other video, that thing is right there. It's really cool. It's just a decoration. But okay, yeah. You have to be able to get to the tundra. So I'm gonna figure that out after this, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. Okay. Embrace the power within and let your movement strike like lightning. Focus your mind to defeat the image of martial arts master animal foe in the arena of shadowboxing. That's talking about the praying mantis. So I've looked around. I went here before. I think that's the only, which that isn't even a needed NPC. So I think that this actually is just decoration. Yeah, the tundra is probably just decorations now. So I don't think you're supposed to get to the tundra, but how you're supposed to be able to come up here is what I'm kind of wondering about, because this is a needed NPC because of the Shokaken. If you don't know what Shokaken is, it's, you know, dinosaur. I don't know what that quest is. You know what? I'm gonna go kill the praying mantis real quick, and I will update you guys. I'll see you in a second. Okay, guys, I've just killed the praying mantis, and I think you can't, there's no way you're supposed to be able to go to the tundra, because after I did it, I got this actually really cool visual bug where it made all the, or like, it's like a filter, it's like a clarity filter. It made all the lights like super bright. It actually looks freaking beautiful, dude. My gosh. I got the same bug whenever I made the thumbnail for, what's it called? My storyline video. But, I just killed, maybe I should have showed you that, because they changed the praying mantis a little bit, I think. It's fine. I just wanted to talk about that, like, weird clarity filter. That's actually really freaking cool. Also, there's, like, a jump thing. It's annoying. But, yeah, I'll be right back. I'll try to see if you are actually supposed to be to the tundra. Then I'll do the second part of the guide. Okay, guys, this is, oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. So, Ash is back, by the way. There's, like, the NPC in the tundra is that praying mantis guy. I just killed the praying mantis, so I'm gonna see if that quest is actually still a thing. I have this stupid freaking jump bug. Oh my gosh, dude. I have this jump bug where, like, can't jump. It, like, you know the in combat jumping bug? Ash?
Yeah, I don't think it's intentional to last so long unless you just got hit.
Oh no, I've been out of combat for like a while.
Okay.
Like I'm full healed and everything, and I was like half health. I don't know. I think it was shadowboxing. I think shadowboxing causes a permanent combat log, or permanent, like, it's so annoying. Anyways, I'm rambling. Like I said, I was like saying, there's no way to get up here, and this is the only NPC, so Yeah. Okay, so there is literally no reason to even go to the tundra anymore. So I guess it's just visual now, because it is pretty cool. I don't know why there's like a oil tank up there. But, yeah. So this is the, end of the, like, important NPCs, important places, stuff. So if we find anything, we'll definitely inform you. But, I'm gonna go ahead and get on with the next segment. So, if you do the storyline, I actually don't, I think it gets you to, like, level 300. But if you are max level or whatever, and you want a bazaar, you need bazaar tokens, but you don't want to do the storyline, I got you. In the gym, always have like 10 of these. You could also always have like 10 of these. Buy 10 of these, drink them. You can see how much XP boost you have time left. How much XP boost time you have left in your settings. One lasts 10 minutes, so I'd recommend buying like 10, just so you can get even like 6 is an hour. Well, obviously, but updating this oh my gosh. Leveling up during this event, or during this new, like, mechanic, is probably pretty easy, because of this thing. But you can't fight the protagonist anymore, or Musashi. Like, you can fight Musashi, but he's not, like, a spawn, like, he has a spawn-in time, I think. Hold on. While I'm talking about leveling up, I'm gonna go check. But he has, like, I think he has a spawn-in time, like Kato or Chiharu now, so you can't just restart the server and fight him again, as well as the protagonist being gone. I don't know if the tournament gives levels. It probably does, because, yeah, I think either the storyline right now just gets you to max level, so if the storyline gets you to max level, just not only can you get a bazaar token every single time you do the storyline, you can also get a bazaar token whenever you finish the storyline. So, I don't know. But, what's it called? Where was I going? Ash, where was I going? Remember for me. I'm just going to check. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
Most EXP, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot. I completely passed it. I was going to Musashi. I lost my train of thought. So, yeah. He's a spawn-in boss now, so he'll take time to spawn in, so you can't just farm him anymore. So, for leveling up, either do storyline a bunch, because it's pretty short now. It's not like the Yakuza storyline. It was fun, but it was like, it wasn't hard. It was fun, but it took like a while, because the bosses had so much health. But now you can kill the bosses in like 5 minutes, or like 1 minute. Especially if you have Yujiro style. And also there's something I want to mention. There is a new style, Jack V2. That's one of the new styles for this event, or the new style for this event so far. The Yujiro boss raid, he spawns in public servers. I think it's every random intervals. So we can spawn any time. I think it's like a % chance every like minute, probably. He spawns.
It's a higher chance for public servers.
He doesn't spawn in private servers.
No, public servers. He does spawn in private servers, but it is a lot. It takes much longer.
For real? Well.
Yes, it does.
Okay, well, as we learned from Ash, I think he spawns like right beside Boss Rush, right? Do you know where he spawns?
Oh, yes, he does. Spawns right.
Like right beside Boss Rush. It's 20% power Yujiro, and his health scales on the amount of players in the server. And he has like, you have to kill him in like 5 minutes. It's insane. He has so much health, it's not even funny. I was using Stark, and if you know Stark's Anito kicks, it does a lot of damage. If his health was right here when it's at full, it did like this much damage to him. Like he has an insane amount of health. It's actually stupid. How long do you have to kill him? How much time do you have to kill him? Do you know?
You actually have unlimited time to kill him. The reason why he disappears, he's supposed to do that. You're not supposed to kill him.
Oh, okay. So you're only supposed to get him to like half health. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Not even half. It's like only like 1/10.
That's true.
Of his HP.
That's how much health he has. It's like a play on Yujiro being the strongest creature alive. And every time you kill him, you get an automated, like you always, no matter what, if you M1 him even once, you're gonna get 400 Spirit Thread. And I think you have to do the most damage to get one of the rewards, I think, right?
Yes, you do.
You have to do the most damage to get one of the rewards. The rewards are as following. Hold on. Hold on. The rewards are... I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, yeah. The rewards are Yujiro Alt, which is Prison Yujiro, which you have to kill 100 people to get it normally. Jack V2, Hanma Baki, which is Baki V2. The Hanma's Blood, Relic, and Spirit Dead. So, yeah, I think I wonder what, like, I don't know, but yeah, it's annoying to do in a public server, so I would recommend just biting the bullet and waiting a long time in a private server because of how many people just storm him. And like I died. I did it for the first time. I didn't know how much health he would have. I just died. I didn't even die to the boss. Actually, no, I did die to the boss. He one-shots you with every single thing he does. Like every move, one-shots, right? No matter how much. I'm pretty sure his moves do %
Yes,
damage on everything.
he one shots. Most of his hitboxes hit a big portion of the area, so you can't exactly dodge.
Yeah, like
Another. So it's best if you use Coyote Stark, which showed him in the quest which one it is. It's probably the best style you should try to go for when you start. Or
yeah,
finish the
Coyote
quest.
Stark is one of the best styles in the game right now for PvP and what's it called?
PvE.
Yeah, which is also like bosses and leveling up and stuff. Coyote Stark right here, above Stark and Dr. House and whatever, whatnot. I wonder what his quest is, because I already have him. I got him from his original quest, Pickle, blah blah blah. It's actually pretty easy. You probably have to kill and do this stuff a lot.
And if you do not want to do the start quest, I would recommend just getting Yamamoto. He is not as good, but he's good for keeping your distance from Yujiro, because you do not want to get hit or you will die instantly.
Yeah, he does % damage, like no matter how much health durability you have. His M1 combo does 100% damage. I think that his like bitch slap move, the execution threshold on it is cranked up to 100%, right?
It is, yes,
Yeah,
it will one shot.
It always all of his moves just one shot you, no matter how much damage resistance.
Survive them, but yeah, you might want a friend.
No matter how much damage resistance, no matter how much durability you have, you can't just use Coyote Stark. Do whatever you have to do. Get the style. Either like there's a few styles you could use. You could use like, let me think. Okay, Ulquiorra, that's okay. Doesn't do as much damage. Doom, that's okay, I guess.
The Yujiro style himself actually is decent. You can land in a for the mode when you're in mode, because you get the frames.
Oh yeah, you're right. You do get iframes, and he does take stun. I'm pretty sure.
A good method is using intimidation, because it will make him walk away when you use it. So you have a couple seconds to land in a few blows before he hits you.
Gilgamesh
but Yujiro,
is okay, I guess. No, it's not. I take that back. Say again.
The Yujiro, the new version that you how do you get it again? Is it only ranked now?
You can't get. Yeah, it's only ranked actually, I think.
Yeah, which is probably the best thing for PvE is Yujiro Hanma is what it's called.
Also,
because
Goku and Team Gohan are okay, I guess. Yamamoto, Stark, Coyote Stark. Coyote Stark is literally the best thing you could do for this style, or this quest, or this boss, whatever. I guess Yuta, because he has the beam. Also continue, Ash.
Yujiro.
1 second. Millennia, you could use her Scarlet Rot to shred him. That's like a % that works on every single boss. Alright, sorry.
Yujiro has a 300. Is it 300% increase against all bosses?
Yes, and if you're a subscriber, which I know it's stupid subscriber stuff. If you are a subscriber, you can stack it with Lowcast Warrior for 3.3 times damage against bosses. Before Meteor Crash got banned, it was Meteor Crash and Yujiro style were the best thing for boss rush. It was insane.
So if you are new to the game and you get to max level, but you don't want to like if you don't like quests. If you want to be that kind of guy who only does ranked, if you love PvP, do ranked because you get tokens from it, and the only way to get Yujiro version 2
Is
is from
ranked.
ranked tokens.
Also, I'm sorry, I missed this earlier while we were doing the important places in the map. Over here is like, I have no idea what this is. I think this is just for like accessory. But over here near the docks, near the beach or whatever, near the soccer field also, beside the Tokyo Dome, I forgot about that too, this is where the new garage apartment is. It's really freaking cool, actually. Like, yeah, it's really cool. But also, if you come over here, here's where the trade-in relic guy is, where you can trade your relics in for better relics if you have enough bad relics. So it's pretty cool. So continue.
Have you shown the ranked shop yet?
Ranked shop. That's in the gym. Also, those dancing aliens that looked like they had like dancing aliens. This is where the ranked shop is. You can buy this title, which I know it seems like 20 tokens is a lot. Oh my gosh. Tokens in the ranked shop, you get like on average 4 tokens per round, right? I am not leaking my method for ranked, dude. I have such a good method for ranked. Yeah, you can buy Oma. This is original Oma style. I don't know. Kenhaki Kanawagito Advanced Manual, which Advanced Manual is actually really overpowered. He has it. If you use it with Oma, it makes it to where it doesn't take damage. You don't die. It just takes like half your health. Stat reset, Yujiro V2. Random Relic, Senator Armstrong V1. Omega Ryan Cure. 250k yen. Hanma Baki, and Jack Hanma. The Jack Hanma V2 style is really cool. It has a really cool passive where you spawn in with a 15% decrease on all your stats, but the mode is infinite and it makes you like really tall. Like if I'm right here, no, if he's like this tall, if I were to go into the Jack Hanma mode, he would be like this tall. It's really, really cool. I'm pretty sure it's overpowered for PvP. It has a funny M2 passive where you like bite. It's, yeah, like half of your face splits open and you just bite them. It's funny. Also, near the basketball court, I forgot about this NPC too. This is where the Compound V guy is. It's where you buy Compound V, obviously. And, yeah, I think that's it for, like, leveling up and all the bosses and stuff. Shadow Musashi, as you know, he's over there. I think Sune boss might give XP, but that's not worth it. You think the Yujiro boss probably gives max levels?
Most likely not, because I don't think low levels are intended to fight him because of how difficult he is.
That's true.
So I would assume not.
Also, the dungeon is really good for leveling up. It can give you like 300 levels if you have enough XP. Like if you do the dungeon from level 0, you can probably get to level 500 instantly. Also, the server time has been up for almost 15 minutes, so it's 14 minutes 10 seconds. Musashi still hasn't spawned, so don't count on Musashi to get you max level anymore. And
Another thing about the dungeon is that it actually it will spawn instantly in new servers.
yeah, you can just restart the server. Do you know what the boss is? Have you done the dungeon?
No, I haven't actually. It might just be the Yakuza dungeon actually.
It looks like the Yakuza dungeon. I think it might just be a placeholder, because the Yakuza dungeon, if you walk into it, it's a bunch of Yakuzas. You have to fight your way through it, and then you get to the end. Also, sorry, I'm moving around right now. You walk into it. You go down like a few hallways. It's like a family office in Yakuza, you know, and the end, you'll get teleported to a boss, and that'll be the end of it. And it does give really good XP, honestly. And I think Shiharu has always been a pretty good boss. Like, if you kill him as soon as you're level 0, you can get level 600. Like, it's actually really good.
Okay, so the dungeon does still teleport. It is actually the dungeon from the Yakuza event that just recently ended.
I think it's just
and it is very good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No,
it still goes. You can do it.
I know, but I think it's just like a placeholder for the new.
Yeah,
I think they're probably making a custom one. Because if I'm looking here, I don't think that what's his name, Sungjin Woo, is obtainable anymore. Sungjin Woo V2.
No, he's not. There's actually quite a few things that are not obtainable as of now. So if you're new to the game and like there's a style you want to get that you see someone with, You might just have to wait a while until all the quests are implemented. I know it sucks.
Also, if you want if you want an old style. Also, for the we'll get about that later. If you want an original style, they spawn in. If you want an old style, like OG, but you're sad because you can't get it, just count on the fact that it might come back. Like Raiden was my first ever. Which is Raiden and Shadowman now? Isn't Raiden and Shadowman?
Yes, he is.
Raiden was my first ever style. I got him April 22nd, 2022 at 6:34 p.m. I don't know why, but the time is engraved in my brain, you know? So I've been playing since Project Baki 2. But what was I saying? Oh my gosh, lost my train of thought again. But anyways, so they brought back him, pretty old. They brought back Sundowner, which is the same exact time period. It's an AFK world, which yes, as soon as you spawn in, I'll show you guys that in menu later. There are 3 things. You can teleport to ranked. That's how you go to ranked now. That's why that's just the sub shop. And there's AFK world. And there's a public change log if you don't want to go to the Discord server. There's one in the game. We'll show you all the new stuff, all the new stuff. And if you don't want to, what's it called? If you want yen, if you don't want to play the game but you still want to get max level, drink like 60, a lot of protein shakes, and then go to the AFK world. You'll keep the 2 times damage and 2 times XP thing for however long 600 minutes is. In hours, and you will gain XP. You gain XP every minute, every 10 seconds from the AFK world. You gain yen. You gain something called Spirit Thread, which is used to buy stuff from the Weaver shop, which I just found this. This is Baki's hut. That's pretty cool. I actually didn't even know this was here in the suburbs. So, yeah. But there's also stuff you can get. You can get certain relics, you can get certain styles, like, what's it called, Sundowner. To get Sundowner, you have to hope you get lucky in the AFK world. What's the other style?
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. That's an old style from, like, 2023. You can get relics. Is the Immortal Snail, are all the relics still obtainable?
Yes, there are multiple relics that are only exclusive to the AFK world.
Yeah.
But it rounds 1% every hour.
Yeah.
So just hope you get lucky.
Yeah, if you're like going to sleep, it's like an 8% chance that you get it probably, or like somewhere around that. And also there's a 1,000 Robux Game Pass that you can buy to double every single thing in the AFK world. And I'm pretty sure it cuts that time down. Not only does it make it 2 times chance that you get it, it makes it every 30 minutes a chance that you get it. So...
And if you're a premium player, then you have a better chance too.
Yeah, you have a 1.15 times... buff too, so you can. I think they stack too, so you can get a 2.15 times buff. Do you know why they do that? Like, so many games have the premium, but we'll talk about it later. But like I said, there's tons of relics. There's like one called Immortal Snail. It's really, really cool. I love using Immortal Snail. Let me look. Let me just look. There's hold on for a second. I actually haven't been to the AFK world in quite a while now that I think about it. But there is Spinal Cord Sword. That's one of them. It's really good. They buffed it, I think. There is... Also, he has Hellraiser because of the AFK world, which I'm still very salty about. Rodon's bow, that's one of them.
I mean, they did put Hellraiser in their bazaar, but
yeah, I didn't get it.
It's quite a few.
It's whatever. Look. Pocket Sand, Devastation. No, not Pocket Sand, but Devastation. Devastation. It's another grab from the AFK world. Grab relic. What else is there? There's not a lot, honestly. But...
Flame Alchemy.
Flame Alchemy. Yeah, there's some dice thing. Also, I'm definitely going to, I'm most definitely going to put the, Trello link, Discord link, game link, everything in this in in the description of this video. Put everything you need to become a pro Project Baki player like me. You can there's really a bunch of them, honestly. There's actually, it used to be a spec, but people really wanted it, so now it is a relic. It's called what's it called? It is called Ultra Ego. Ultra Ego. It's a grab. It makes all your damage, scale, and agility. It's actually pretty cool, pretty good too. There's a dice. It's something called D20. It's a completely luck-based relic. Ultra Ego. Immortal Snail, like I was saying, yeah. Immortal Snail. Sepsis Shroud. Not Sepsis Shroud. Wait, is it Sepsis Shroud? Yeah, Sepsis Shroud. Flame Alchemy. Spinal Cord Sword, Devastation. And I think that's it. Like, that's all there is for now. For now, maybe. Because, I mean, the D20 relic, it's still new, kind of. I mean, they added it. I don't know. But, yeah, I think that... Is there anything else that can help people level up? I mean, Shadow Yujiro is really good, honestly. I mean, if you want to do it, you can probably get to max with Shadow Yujiro in, like, 20 minutes. Maybe In the Ring gives levels. Like, In the Ring level 4 is Go Todoroki, which I'm not doing right now. But, maybe that gives levels now. Kato gives, like, a little bit of levels. Is there anything else you can think of? Also, I forgot to show this in earlier. Here's the sewers to get to the Pickle Boss. I like the new sewers. It's actually pretty cool. They made it, like, way longer. Pickle Boss, down there. I think he gives, like, some XP, but not enough for you to have to count on him. Is there anything else you could think of, Ash?
So another thing to keep in mind is codes.
Oh, yes. Some codes will just straight up either give you a ton of XP or get you max level instantly. It's funny.
Yeah, the devs will make codes every so often that will give you either max level or a lot of yen. And they just keep in mind that they last for a very long time. The devs are very generous with the code runtime.
I don't think any of them despawn, or any. I don't think a single one has ever gone unobtainable. My codes don't go unobtainable in this game.
I'm not sure if any of them went expired.
Except for, like, Donkey Portals.
Yeah, just check the codes if you're new to the game.
Yeah, look up codes for Project Baki. I'm sure Game Fam or whatever, or not Game Fam, whatever, Destructoid has it on there. And also, I forgot to mention this. There's this thing called daily quests. If you do them and if you make sure, whenever you claim these, it'll show you how much XP you get. So yeah, this can probably get you to level 600, maybe even not max level, but level 600, all of those. If you have, because remember, imagine these rates but doubled, like this is 6 million XP. If you have to make sure, never get XP without, without protein shakes on, like your time. And yeah. So, other than that, and obviously this is all unless you just want to do the story, because I don't think the story gets you max level, because I don't know, it might. If I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm sorry. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue on to the next segment. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys. So now we're gonna get into styles that you can use for, like, PvP, PvE, boss rush, mainly PvE, because PvP is really centered around builds like Cough Oni before it got nerfed. Blessing of the Great Demon. It was so annoying, but I think it got nerfed, like, quite a bit. Actually, yeah, it got nerfed so hard that people that have it don't even really use it anymore. But yeah. So what are some styles that can be used for boss rush? Sadly, this game does have some styles that scale way higher on strength than other things, like Coyote Stark, for example. Insane for boss rush, still really good. Yujiro, like I said earlier, also really good for boss rush because of that 300% damage increase to all bosses. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, pretty overpowered. I think Z-Trunks is actually kind of good. I don't remember. So yeah, hold on. Sith is actually not that bad, surprisingly. because it was actually shredding some bosses. I was testing it earlier. If you go glass cannon, Jedi is one of the best things in the game for support because it has a move where it will you'll just stick out your arms and heal someone so much. You heal them so much. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys it real quick because it's actually super duper overpowered. Here, look. Force heal. You literally just put your arms forward, heal them so much, and it heals half of their health, I believe. It's kind of slow, but you heal them to max health in like 7 seconds. So if you're doing boss rush, and you're using support, and someone needs some health, then yeah, it can be very helpful to people that are like glass cannons. There's like Iron Mike is actually kind of good for PvP, like I was saying, because it has like a 50% execute. It's pretty okay, pretty overpowered. Same with Ryuji Goda. And then let's get back into boss rush because that's what we're doing. So let me think. Where is it? Ascendant Holification is a really good relic, but it's subscriber only. I'm super sorry. But if you want to fill in that damage buff, because that's really why people use it, you can use, what's it called? Spinal Cord Sword. Which Spinal Cord Sword scales on the user's strength, and to use Spinal Cord Sword, if they're on your friends list, you can just walk up to it and it will instantly execute them. But if they aren't, you have to get them low and then use it. So, Stamina Royale, really good for PvP, because it heals you, like, almost to max health. So let's get. I'm trying to stay into Stark and Coyote Stark. They're both pretty good. Like Stark is really good with bombs, but only with one move. Twisted Marionette is really good with PvP, but it's unobtainable now. Where is it? Marrow, really good for PvP. Sungjin Woo V2, really good for PvP. Yujiro Hanma, really good for both. Like really good. Super Broly, also really good for both. Goku Omen, really good for PvP. Krillin, amazing for both, but it's really a support style because it has big cooldowns. Sans, really good for both, again, unless they're using Nano Machines Plus. Most people don't have it though, so it's okay. Pyramid Head is one of the best things in the game for PvP. It has like I have a 100-0 combo usually, and you can just go full tank with it because of how much damage it does. And I'm pretty sure that they buffed it. I don't remember. Or I heard rumors about it was supposed to get buffed. I don't remember. Jason Voorhees, insane for PvP. Alucard is still kind of okay for PvP. Springtrap is really good for PvP. Lancer, really good for PvP. Vampire Alucard, really good for PvP. Full tank. Doctor Doom, good for both. Kira, really good for PvP because every move freaking executes, so you can just go full tank. And they don't have like they execute at like 20%. Killua, really good for PvP. Gomesh, good for PvP. Hikari Kenji, really good for PvP if you have its mode. Okiora is actually pretty good for PvP. If you're a PvP demon, you're good with Hanma Baki. Infinity Gauntlet, sadly, it's a subscriber, but it's also really good for PvP. Yamamoto, good for both. Captain America, good for PvP. Roppongi Curse, I'm pretty sure they buffed it. Good for PvP. Ultra Ego Vegeta, really good for PvP if you have a good build. Same with all of these. All 4 of these. Except for Jogo. All 3 of these, really good if you have builds. They buffed All Might, so it's actually still really good. Or now it's actually really good for PvP again. Millennia, really good for bosses if you're alone because of the cosmic. Like if you're a slow boss killer, and if you don't care that might take a while, you can solo a boss rush pretty easily, but it might take a while because of its Scarlet Rot passive in its mode. But that's really, like I said, really good for killing Yujiro. Blazing Taekwondo, really good, stupid good for PvP. Margate, good for bosses. Like I think it's actually really good for bosses again. Yuji Itadori is really good for PvP. Tengen is actually kind of good for. It's really good for PvP if you have a good build. I'm pretty sure it's kind of good for bosses. Wonder of You is one of the best relics for PvP if you're really good with it, because of its its subscriber though, sadly. Ewatch, really, really good for boss rush. If you have its shifts, by the way. I meant to say that. Goku, pretty good for PvP. And it's pretty good for PvP. I mean, PvE, boss rush and stuff. Both of these, this is really good for PvP because of its, obviously, passive. And then this is good for boss rush if you have, what's it called? Bombs. Sakuna, this one is really, really good for PvP if you have a tank build because it has that passive where you can get like 80% damage resistance. They buffed Akaza, but I just still don't think it's that good. Metal Bat, it's pretty good for PvP because it has a passive. Actually, this is obtainable. This is obtainable. Same with Genos. Genos is really good for PvP. Metal Bat is obtainable again. You can buy it for 400 Robux or get it for 3 Bazaar tokens. Broly, I'm pretty sure they buffed it a lot. It's really good for PvP again. Dante, I'm so sad they brought it back. You can buy this right now for 1700 Robux. But, still really good for PvP. Used to be infinite combo, and I used to know how to do that infinite combo. Escanor, they buffed it, so I'm pretty sure it's good again. Freddy, good for PvP. Fortnite, really good for PvP if you go full tank, because it's percent damage. Moon Knight, Denji, these are pretty bad. Kratos is really good for PvP, like really stupid good for PvP. And yeah, that's some of the stuff I have. Let me think of other stuff, like in here. Like, Doom, good for PvP, or PvE, both. Like I said earlier, also Saber's really good, pretty good for PvP if you know how to use them. Ryan's good for PvP if you know how to use them. Ray's good for PvP if you know how to use them. Sith also really good for PvP. You don't really know how to use it. Hatsumi good for PvP if you know how to use it. Ippo good if you know how to use it. Agito, Julius, Akuya, Aizen, Gowon, Hiromi, Goku, Cosmo. Everything good for PvP if you know how to use it. Because some stuff, unless it's Stark, Yamamoto, Gilgamesh, stuff like that, and you don't know how to use it, you can just click buttons and your opponent's dead if you blink. But like, you can kind of lay out some combos, you know, like just format a basic combo. You know, there's some styles that are made for combos. Like, you won't get a lot of damage unless you do those combos. So, yeah. That's all I can really think of for now. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next segment. Alright, so what I'm going to be showing you guys next is, like, obviously, it's not rocket science to format a simple combo, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, that's something kind of unique about this game. They have 5 in ones instead of 4, because it's not a Battlegrounds game. 1, 2, 3, 4, Z, 1, 2, 3, 4, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, C. It's not hard at all, honestly. I mean, maybe some styles that have a lot of knockback. But, I'm going to show you guys, like, because this game has so many, not only, like, even just the base implants and stuff, and just, like, the regular base game relics, there's so many other, like, hold on, relics. These are all just relics. Most of these are all just relics, but this thing is a little bit messed up, so, okay. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry for the cut. Something happened, but, yeah, like I was saying, there's so many, what's it called? So many implants, relics, styles, so many stuff just to make a build. It's kind of hard to understand if it's going to be a good build depending on the style, and if it's not going to be a good build. So for an example, yesterday I was using one sword style with spring-loaded fist, 800 durability, like the rest was in strength. I was in my Ascendant Holification mode, and I was in, what's it called? And I was in, what's it called? I had my Ascendant Holification mode, so, you know, I had, like, the 2 times damage buff, all those damage buffs, and I, like, did barely any damage, compared to my friend who had, what's it called? Coyote Stark, for example. He had, like, 1,300 strength, and he did more damage than I did. And he didn't even have, like, any damage buffs on. But compare that to, like, something like Kadona Taekwondo. Kadona Taekwondo does so much damage. Let me guys just show you how much damage this thing does. Oh my gosh, it's insane. Let me just show you guys how much damage this thing does. Oh my, it's It's actually, hold on. And the requirements for it are low. The only downside to it is really hard to combo with it, because I'm pretty sure you literally just can't combo with it. It has like a combo barrier. Say I go 600 health. Put the rest in this. Stepping spin kick. Try kick. Linux. Leave that. Okay. So look at this. Okay, so he's gonna attack me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a base style, by the way, which I think they might have nerfed it just a little bit. Maybe they buffed this style a little bit, but I promise to you, this is actually an insane style for PvP. And I have Sand Devastation, which nerfs me, by the way. I just want to say that it nerfs me. My damage buff by like 25%. But compare this to if I had Nano. Okay, hold on. 1 second. He's gonna respawn soon. No. Compare this to if I had. Let me think. Hold on. 1 second. If I had, like this. Low class warrior. Let's compare it to this. And I'm in my holification. Actually, no, I don't have my holification on right now. The only downside to a build like this, I guess I can't dash, which is not needed if you're trying to. I mean, I guess some people can combo extend with dashes, but they're using styles that they don't need to dash to combo extend. They're using styles that are just like that. Like, see? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the only downside. You can't combo. So you can only, like, you can combo, and like this thing has a 13-second quota, which is really, really low. And imagine if I was in my mode whenever I was doing that. Or if I was in my second mode, or if I had a damage buff on. It's insane. Like, Twisted Marionette, go into mode, you'll be a PvP demon. It's insane. Yes, I have to be a glass cannon. Does that matter whenever I can kill people in 3 seconds? No. Not at all. Let's go. I'm just gonna try to Chiharu real quick. Why not? He is stunned now, which is good. I hated him. I hated it whenever he didn't have stun. It was so annoying. It was so insanely annoying. And yeah. So as you can see, Chiharu. I wonder whenever he spawns. I actually don't know whenever he spawns. But this game is really all about builds. Except for PvE, which, like, Yujiro. 2, 3, 4. If you know how much health this guy has, then you know that this is kind of impressive. Ow. That's the only downside. Glass cannon. But even still, this is just a base style too. And I guess while, like, the implant I have could be a downside, and same with the relic, but like, here, hold on, after hold on, this is just to show you, Kadona Taekwondo is probably the best base style in the game, honestly. I mean, look at the low cooldowns, look at the damage, look at this, just look at the style. The original Stark V2, or anything that is remotely even similar to this. Yeah! Sorry for taking a while. I just kind of want to show you guys. I mean, would I recommend subscribing? Honestly, if you love the game as much as I do, yes. Yes, I would. It's $15 for Hanma, $15 a month, which, I mean, It's to support the game, I guess. I get. But, I mean, is it a little bit expensive? It can be, yes. And only buy it if you have, like, you can, like, waste your money, you know? Stuff like that. But, really, just wanted to show you this. I know this is taking a while, I'm sorry. I'm about to get to it. I really just kind of want to go Chihara right now. But, what I recommend, if you are new, if you're a new player and you're watching this video, use Kadona Taekwondo. Use Kadona Taekwondo. It is probably the best base style in the game, or it's like a base evolution style. It's so good. I wonder if you have to do the story. No, you don't, because okay, yeah. Maybe you have to finish the story first before you can... Okay, if you have to finish the story before you can equip evolution styles, I would recommend, karate. Yeah, karate. Because you can do a lot of damage with if you go glass cannon with karate, like insane, stupid damage. Here, let me make this build with a completely no money, free to play stuff. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I can't really get a relic because I don't have any like relics to equip right now that are just like spawnable. But what relic I would recommend with this build, which is literally all I did was change the implant to loss of senses, which if you don't know what it does, you do this, and you can dodge for like 15 seconds, dodge everything for like 15 seconds. So not that bad. And the only downside really is damages you a little bit. You can't see for like 10 seconds, and you have to you get minus 30%. Where is it? Minus 30% durability, or you could use Pulse, which is, if you don't know, it heals you like 25% of your health, which I think they buffed it. They might have buffed it. Modifies, yeah, it heals you. For the relic, I would recommend probably... What I recommend? I would really recommend... Let me think for a second. Probably something good from the base thing, like... Brass Knuckles. You can't go wrong with Brass Knuckles, I think. Actually, no, because it only buffs on Brute Force. So if you want to use like a Brute Force style, I'd recommend that. Maybe Brawler's Bandages. Brawler's Bandages... No, not Brawler's Bandages. Bloodthirst. Bloodthirst is really good. You can get it from Boss Rush. Actually, no. I would most likely recommend either Motivi's Chainmail, because you get 20% damage resistance, and Thorns, and Thorns to 6% of all damage, and Bite Skills, Thorns to 80% of damage done to you. Or you could use Boxing and use Iron Michael's Gloves, or Olivia with Maria's Handkerchief. Or if you want to do Boss Rush, you can get, like, I don't know, the Supreme Dumbbell. That you literally can't go wrong with Supreme Dumbbell. Buffs every style by 15%. Pod Program, or Partial Titan Shifting in the, what's it called? Definitely Partial Titan Shifting if you can. Get Partial Titan Shifting because it heals half of your health. And it gives you iframes during it, so you can't be attacked. And it has a 39-second cooldown. You know, I'm gonna grind for that after this, honestly. Super Saiyan, it's pretty good. We think Row Ice, it's pretty good. You know, United States of Smash is in it, so is Smite. Those are both really good. Are pretty good. Rocket Launcher, that's pretty good. Bible, that's also pretty good. Captain Drone, that's from the, what's it called? Captain Drone is from Crates, that's pretty good. Holification, it's good, it spawns around the map. Bald Crown, you can get it from Boss Rush. But what I would most likely recommend either, what's it called? Partial Titan Shifting, Motivi's Chainmail, Bloodthirst, Supreme Dumbbell or Well of Radiance, which Well of Radiance is a Boss Rush relic. You can get it from Boss Rush. So I think that's gonna make it for today. If you guys need any more things, anything I'm missing, please tell me in the comments. Anything you're confused about, please tell me in the comments. I do read the comments because I don't have a lot of comments. I will read everything. I'll make a whole new video if it's good enough to, if I don't have to just like reply to you. If there's anything I'm missing, please let me know in the comments. Please make a list of what I'm missing if I'm missing a lot. I hope this video helped you. If you're a new player and you want to DM me on Discord, this is literally just my Discord name, Chromosomes. There's no, like, there's no, what's it called? There's no tags, no nothing. So, please, please, please DM me. I love to talk to you guys. So, yeah, please let me know if there's anything I'm missing, anything. If you have any questions, just please. If this video helped you, if you're a new player, if you're not a new player, if you just want to get informed, or if you just want some stuff. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do a recap over some important NPCs and places. And peace out. Love y'all. Okay, so here's the gym, obviously. Hanayama Tower. Right over here. Brazilian restaurant, right over here. Yujiro Tower, right over here. Boss Rush, right here. The Yujiro World Raid Boss spawn, right here. This dude, I don't know what he does, right here. The Relic Trade-In guy, right here. Baki's hut, if you want to go visit it. And the room, down here. Spec spawn right here. Tattoo guy right here. Thugs right over there. Kato right here. Soccer field right here. Another taxi right there. The garage apartment right there. The trade-in relic guy right there. The other guy over there, by the way, was the relic seller. I accidentally said the trade-in relic guy. The police department right over there. Game creation guy right here. Quest items needed right here. Pets NPC right here. From the Hanayama Tower, by the way. Apartment broker right here. Hanayama Tower. Romanian cuisine. I think I skipped over that one. The thugs right there. Dojo. Pretty cool. No use. No use for it. Sakune boss right here. I do apologize because I am looking for these as I am showing them to you. Dungeon spawn right here. If you go around from the gym to this park, from over here to the police department, I would really just set your spawn to the police department and reset and reset. Shadow Man right here. Olivia, Che. Olivia and Che. Here. The lab. Also here is Olivia and Che. And the police, or the SWAT. The Tundra. Prison bots raid. The Shokaken NPC. The Yasha Ape Cave. The Yasha Ape spawner. Or the white Yasha Ape spawner. The regular Yasha Ape spawner. Bazaar. Story reset NPC. Musashi boss. Weaver shop. Tokugawa and his underground tournament raid. And finally, Senior Yasha Ape spawn. And then why not come up here? Tundra, because it's pretty cool. You know. This dude, I don't know what he does, honestly. I'd like to look in every nook and cranny. Look at the map. It's so beautiful. I can finally take pictures of the map for thumbnails now. Made in heaven up here. I'm kidding. There is no made in heaven in the game. There is an emote about it, though. This is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, okay. Something's happened that's making the freak out. This is a peak thumbnail. I'm kidding. But yeah. Everything, the whole map right here. Also near that beach over there, if you can see it, right... Where is it? There. That tunnel right there from the beach is an entrance to the sewers. There's the Chiharu boss. Spawns on top of here, near the Yujiro Tower. And this is the gym, by the way, over here. I'm gonna get out of the white shade. This is the Yujiro boss. This is the Tundra, obviously, as you know, because you're not stupid. The gym, obviously, because you can see the thumbnail. The dumbbell, right there. Kato and the underground dome, right? Kato is literally right there. The Brazilian restaurant is right there. Yujiro Tower, you fight him right there. Actually, there's the Yujiro NPC. The luxury apartment. This is the door you go into to go into the tower, and this is the door you go into to go to the luxury apartment. This is the gang money. This is the what's it called? The appraiser, I believe. And then under here is the black market, the color changer, you know, the implants, and the crates. I don't believe that there is anything I am missing. I believe I have it all, you know, suburbs over there. Soccer, Tokyo Dome. I'll go inside the Tokyo Dome, because why not? I wonder if the inside of Tokyo Dome actually teleports you to the Tokyo Dome. No, it doesn't. That's actually kind of surprising. It's down there, I think. No, that's... Oh, wow. I know what that is. That's... Okay, well, I don't really need to show you the inside of Tokyo Dome, because it isn't needed for anything in the game. But, Pickle, this is where the sewers are, by the way. Hold on, I'll show you where. Sewers from the gym. Closest sewer from the gym. Right here. I don't think I'm missing anything. You know, Baki School. I keep going over the same stuff. I'm really grateful that they made a free cam thing, because I've needed one for so long. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I don't think there's anything I'm missing. If you have any questions, if you have anything, please reach out. Please tell me. Please DM me. Please comment it. I don't know. But I hope this video helped you, and I love you guys. Peace out.